What's going on, guys? Crypto Bandit here, and welcome to the Money Heist Team channel. Now, let's jump right into this video and talk about everything that's going on with AGI and why this thing is almost closing down. Well, not exactly, right? And I'm going to explain exactly what is it that's happening, okay? Now, before I get started, what I want to do is quickly scroll down here and just show you guys the plans because this is all going to come together. Now, if you guys been follow me, you know the plans, you know this because I've done videos on this. But for those who are new to this, understand this. All right, there's three different plans. They have the basic, the pro max, and the pro. Now the basic is going to give you a 1% fixed rate with a 240% return annually. Minimum deposit is $20. The pro is going to give you 1.5 or 2% ROI growth, which I'm going to explain to you exactly what that means in a little bit. And then the Pro Max is going to give you 2% to 3.5 with ROI growth. And the minimum deposit is 1,000. Now, guys, pay attention to this 1,000 because this is going to be crucial now. That this one is 200. Didn't go over this, but this one right here, right? So obviously, this is where you're going to make your most, bank for your buck. This one because this is going to give you 2 to 3.5, and the minimum is 1,000. Now, the way this thing works is we scroll over here. Okay, for the basic, you're going to get 1% the whole entire duration, okay? 1%, it does not grow. Now, when we go to the pro, where the minimum is 200, you're going to get 1.5%. After the first 30 days, you're going to get 1.6. After that, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, all the way till you reach your 2%. So that's where that 1.5 to 2% comes. Now, if you scroll over here, what you have is 2%, and it's going to be the same thing where you're going to get an increase every month for the Pro Max. Okay. Now, here's the kicker. These two plans, the basic and the pro, only pays out 5 days a week. You can only rob this bank 5 days out of the week, okay? Where the Pro Max, you get paid 7 days out of the week. So not only is this your best bet, Pro Max, because number one, you're going to get more bang for your buck. Number two, you're definitely going to get more bang for your buck. Why? Because this one pays out 7 days a week, and this is what everyone is getting into. Now, this is where I was talking about. It is going to be closing soon, okay? Boom. Now, if you guys are not tracking, okay, there is a max. There's a cap for each one of these plans. So with a basic, you got 100 million. The pro, 50 million. Okay, what does that mean? That once they reach that amount, you can no longer go into those plans. So you can see that the basic and the pro, you got a little bit of time, right? This one's only 18 million, 15 million. But the Pro Max, ladies and gentlemen, it is coming to a closure. Okay, because here's the thing. They were at 28 million when I first started, okay? And the max was at 30 million. Right? Believe it or not, the max was at 30 million. Within 2 days, they reached 29 million and they raised it up to 40 million. Okay. And then within, there's only been like a week and a half. All right. Almost 8 million has been invested and only 3 million to go. So if you think that this has been going on, to reach this level has been a while, it has not. It has not. We reached almost 8 million in almost literally a week and a half. So there's only 3 million left before this thing caps out, and then it is game over. You will not be able to go into the Pro Max, ladies and gentlemen. So what does that mean for you? Is it over? Can you no longer invest? No, you can. You can invest in the basic and you can invest in the pro. And then they have the mirror fund. What is that? The Pro Max N1, which is an exact mirror in the sense that you get the same returns. You're going to get anywhere from 2% to 3.5. Remember, we talked about that with the Pro Max, that it increases every month, right? Well, the same thing applies with the Pro Max, where you start off with 2% and then eventually end up with 3.5. So that remains the same. So you might be thinking, okay, well, who cares if this thing maxes out? I'll just go to the Pro Max, right? Like whatever. Well, let's pause a little bit, right? Here's the difference. Number one, the minimum to get into the Pro Max is going to be $2,000. So once you miss this window, the minimum is going to be $2,000. And here's another thing. It only trades Monday through Friday. It will not be trading out 7 days a week. So there's only 3 million or less than 3 million actually before this thing closed out. So guys, you can see right here that this thing is moving. Watch my last video on this. Search, look me up. You don't have to watch my video. Just scroll where I show the screen, and you can see we're at 30. We first started off with 29 and then 31, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. And then boom, we are at 37. Okay. Like I said before, when I first started, I was at 28 million. It's only been 16 days since I started this thing, okay? And it's already 8 million, deposited in here. So this is, guys got to keep this in mind. This thing is moving, and this thing is going to keep growing. You guys can see I took the chance. I threw in 10K, and boom, I am earning top dollar every single time, okay? So that is awesome. Now, another thing about this thing, that this thing is crazy, why people love this thing. Well, besides that, it pays out 7 days a week, and not only that, besides that, it is instant withdrawal for the referrals. And I went over this, but I'm just going to cover a small portion of the referrals. Is that if you refer someone, you don't get a percentage off the deposit, but you get a percentage off of their earnings every day. So usually typical referrals, like say someone deposited $1,000, and your first line referral, let's say percentage is 7%. So you will get 7% off of that 1,000. Well, with this, and that's a one-time deal. But with this, you get a certain percentage. I forgot what it was. We could kind of scroll over here. Maybe they have it. Um, yeah, I honestly I forgot what it was, but you can look at my other videos, okay? But you get a percentage of their earnings. So they're earning, they put in that they say $3,000 and they're only earning $300. You're gonna get a percentage of that $300, and it might be low. Let's say it's only $10 you're earning, right? But here's the kicker, guys. You're gonna earn that $10 every single day. So eventually, over time, that's gonna build. So now you start recruiting more and more and more people. Guess what? $10 here, $3 here, $7 here, $9 too. That's gonna be every day, which is going to increase your earnings, is going to increase your profit. That's why this thing is crazy. And then just to show you how crazy this thing is, guys, I'm going to go over here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and withdraw $848. I should have done that first, but hopefully it goes through as I'm doing this. Is my wallet amount 840. Man. So another thing you got to keep in mind, that you can only do it multiples of tens, okay? So I'm gonna do 840 right here. Give me 1 second while I do my 2FA code. And also, once again, don't know if you guys see that right there, but there is a fee on that, okay? So that's another thing to keep in mind. Now let me look for my code. Let me type that in there. And the goal is for this thing to keep going. Let me see. Now the goal over here, you guys can see I already got my transaction hash just like that quickly. Now this thing's gonna hit confirmation and it should be good. Now, real quick before I, end this video, I just want to go over on how to get started real quick, because I get this a lot and I've seen a couple of people do this mistake. Number one, this is a two-part process, okay? Your USD wallet, when you first deposit in here, your money is going to go to your USD wallets, okay? From there, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to transfer your money from USD wallet to your trading wallet. So when you first deposit, right? Let me see. You see where it says deposit? You first deposit, you're going to come over here. It's going to hit, let's say you deposit $1,000. It's going to be right here. If your money is here, it is not trading. What you need to do is come over here to credit transfer, and then you see how it says transfer USD to dollar trading wallet. That's what you want to do, ladies and gentlemen. That is what you want to do. You want to transfer USD to dollar trading wallet. You can also transfer your USD to your dollar wallet. So you could transfer whatever you have here to your wallet, ladies and gentlemen. That takes up to 24 hours at least, okay? And then you also have the option to auto reinvest, to kind of compound your profit and then take some of that. It's a lot quicker, and then add it to your USD wallet and take that out if you want to. Now, let me go ahead and see, where was it? Credit, wallet, withdrawals. Let me see if it hit already. Hopefully it did. So you guys can see this is the one I just did right now. All right, 840, right? received amount 798. Remember, I had to do it in increments of 10. And the here is the confirmation. Boom. Now it's starting to hit, and it'll hit my wallet in a couple of seconds. So yeah, man, this thing is going quick. This thing is definitely blowing up. And the good thing about this is that this thing is really blowing up overseas, not really in the US, right? Now, a lot of people talking about it in the US, they are, but not as much as it is in Latin America. There's more, if you go to the Telegram, everyone there speaks Spanish. So you have to go in there. They do have a Telegram group and just kind of translate everything, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys one heads up on how this thing's been going. So far, so good. I'm excited about this thing. Yeah, like I said, this thing is moving quick. Like, it's moving really quick. Just remember this video, guys. 37 million. All right, the next time you see this video, I think this thing will probably be closed by the end of the week. So I'm gonna tell you right now, by the end of the week, I promise you that this thing's, well, let me retract. I can't use the P word in DeFi, right? Nothing is promised, nothing's guaranteed, because this thing probably won't even be here by the time I make this video, okay? But I will say that most likely, and I believe that this thing might be at 40 million by the end of the week. We just have to see. All right, guys, that is pretty much it for AGI. Just giving you guys a heads up on how everything's been going. And like always, stay safe from the rug police. I will see you guys next time. Peace.